Katie Thurston burst onto our screens during Matt James's season of The Bachelor, instantly capturing the attention of viewers everywhere with her unique energy and presence. She instantly stood out for her authenticity and courage, never shying away from being herself, even when the cameras were rolling and the stakes were high. Katie wasn't afraid to speak her mind or stand up for others, making her a fan favorite. She brought a refreshing honesty to the show, often voicing what others were too afraid to say. Katie's journey was never about fairy tales. It was about real connection, vulnerability, and demanding the love she deserved. She showed that being open and honest, even when it's hard, is the true path to meaningful relationships. Her honesty and self-respect made her the obvious choice for The Bachelorette, and her season was all about empowerment and being true to yourself. Katie inspired countless viewers to embrace their own stories and stand up for what they believe in. Katie's impact went global when she became the first non-Australian Bachelorette for The Bachelorette Australia, proving her story resonated worldwide. Her journey crossed borders, showing that authenticity and courage are universal values. But just as she was preparing for this exciting new chapter, life threw her a challenge no one could have predicted, testing her resilience in ways she never imagined. The world knew her as the bold Bachelorette, but we were about to see a new, even more inspiring side of Katie, one defined by perseverance, growth, and unwavering determination. Her next journey would not only redefine her purpose, but also show us all what true strength and courage look like in the face of adversity. In February 2025, at just 34, Katie discovered a lump in her breast. It was a moment that would change everything, a quiet morning suddenly interrupted by a wave of fear and uncertainty. She was soon diagnosed with breast cancer, a shocking, life-altering moment that left her reeling. The news was almost impossible to process, and the world seemed to stand still as she tried to make sense of what was happening. Things escalated quickly. By March, further tests revealed the cancer had already spread to her liver, making it stage 4 metastatic breast cancer. Suddenly, Katie was facing not just a diagnosis, but a battle for her life. Despite the fear and uncertainty, Katie chose to share her diagnosis openly. She admitted her fear, her vulnerability, but also her fierce determination to fight for every moment. Her treatment was grueling: 6 rounds of chemotherapy, a port for infusions, and cold capping to try to save her hair. Each session brought new challenges, from physical pain to emotional exhaustion, but Katie faced them head-on. She documented every step, from the relentless fatigue and nausea to the emotional toll it took on her spirit. By sharing her journey, Katie made the experience relatable and real for so many others walking a similar path. Even when chemotherapy caused memory loss and confusion, she didn't hide those moments. Instead, she spoke honestly about the challenges, demystifying the cancer experience and helping others feel less alone. Katie's honesty became a beacon for others, showing it's okay to be scared, tired, or sad, and that you can still find the strength to keep fighting. Her vulnerability brought people together, creating a community of support and understanding. Her spirit was unbreakable, and her willingness to share the hard parts inspired thousands. Katie's story gave hope to those who needed it most, reminding everyone that courage can be found even in the darkest times. She wasn't just surviving, she was leading by example, encouraging others to face their own battles with bravery and hope. Katie's fight became a rallying cry for resilience and hope, inspiring a movement that reached far beyond her own journey. Amidst the chaos, Katie found joy, marrying comedian Jeff Arcuri in an intimate backyard ceremony just days before starting treatment. Their love story, born on Instagram and tested by distance and illness, became a source of strength for both. Even as Jeff toured, their partnership thrived on communication and unwavering support. Facing the threat to her fertility, Katie and Jeff bravely underwent an expedited IVF cycle, preserving 6 embryos for their future. Their decision to plan for a family, even in the face of stage 4 cancer, was a testament to their hope and resilience. They're now considering a gestational surrogate, determined to build a family despite the odds. Through every challenge, they chose love and hope over fear. Their journey is a powerful example of partnership and courage. Together, they're redefining what it means to face the unexpected as a team. As if cancer wasn't enough, Katie faced a cruel online rumor in September 2025. False reports of her death spread on social media. The hoax was devastating for her and her loved ones, but Katie confronted it head-on, asking her followers to help shut it down. After the initial shock, she reclaimed the narrative with humor, posting a sponsored coffin ad and joking about life on the other side. Her response was classic Katie: vulnerable, honest, and fiercely witty. She showed the world you can be hurt and still find laughter, turning pain into power. Katie's resilience in the face of online cruelty became another lesson in strength. She refused to let negativity define her story. Instead, she reminded us all that humor can be a powerful weapon against darkness. Katie used her platform to advocate for breast health, urging young women to listen to their bodies and get checked early. Her story shattered the myth that cancer only strikes older women, inspiring many to take action. She pushed for earlier screenings and shared messages from followers who caught issues early because of her. Katie's advocacy was deeply personal. She shared chemo updates, celebrated shrinking tumors, and made the fight real for her audience. Her openness about the emotional toll and shifting friendships highlighted the importance of a strong support system. Katie transformed her platform from entertainment to education, saving lives through her honesty. She taught us to be our own best advocates and to never ignore warning signs. Her impact reached far beyond reality TV. Katie became a voice for awareness, hope, and change. Katie Thurston's journey is a masterclass in resilience, facing fame, heartbreak, and illness with unwavering strength. Through every challenge, she's shown that courage isn't the absence of fear, but the determination to keep moving forward, no matter the obstacles. She reminds us that resilience isn't about avoiding pain, but rising each day despite it. It's about finding hope in the smallest moments and choosing to begin again, even when the world feels heavy. Humor and community became her lifelines, helping her and her followers find light in the darkest moments. Laughter, shared stories, and the support of loved ones made the journey less lonely and more meaningful. Katie's story is about living with purpose, turning adversity into a mission to help others. She's used her platform to raise awareness, offer comfort, and inspire hope in those who need it most. She's shown us that our lives are defined not by what happens to us, but by how we respond. Every setback became a stepping stone, every hardship a lesson in strength and compassion. Her advocacy, honesty, and hope have inspired countless people to take action and cherish every moment. She's encouraged others to speak up, reach out, and never give up on themselves. Katie is more than a reality star. She's a warrior, an advocate, and a beacon of hope. Her courage in sharing her story has touched lives far beyond the spotlight. Her journey is a lesson in loving hard, fighting harder, and never letting darkness win. She's taught us that support, love, and inner strength can light the way through any storm. She's proof that even in uncertainty, you can choose joy and purpose. Every day is a new opportunity to embrace life, no matter what it brings. And for that, we're all grateful for Katie Thurston. Her story reminds us to keep going, to keep loving, and to always hold on to hope.